Dr. Bilow, so now we know the problem. No? We saw the geometry of the problem, and now we need to identify how do we structure the problem. So how do we place a stick system? So if I'm going to draw the problem again,
it's defining the grid.
That's defining the grid. So I'm drawing the problem again. We said it's 6 meter by 420.
Yeah, 620. Yeah?
6 by 420. I actually have to give it a name. The whole detail as sitting.
The grid, and then it's a 150 scale. Usually you should also add the date, your name, the company's name.
True, very true.
Exact description, what's visible on that piece of paper.
Now, we said this is 420. And we know from the architect's design, it's going to have a door, and we make the door 220, because we want to be able to have structure. And that leaves us 2 meters for the topper part. And we also said it's 620 in this direction, which I would give 10 centimeter at the edges, and then cut it down into equal pieces of.
So you're already taking care of the interfaces towards the wall, that we need a little bit of a gap in order to play with tolerances later on.
As a setting, correct. And then this is again the concrete part. Now I defined this, so I actually have a grid line here.
And the grid line is a dotted dashed line.
Dotted dashed line.
And later on it will be the center line of our profiles. I can already show that. So the center line through a facade, for instance, here, that would be the grid.
And top part.
So we also have some tolerances on top.
The central one. This is our grid in the geometry. What do we miss?
Now we have a problem, because if you have the 10 here, and the 10 here, then you have to have a little different measurement.
I need to add, and I need to change into 1.9.
Yeah, it's 1.9, 10 centimeter tolerances.
You're absolutely right.
Good. Yeah, that's the grid. So that defines how to place the facade within the hole.
How are we going to, in the end, place the central line of the facade and the setting? And then we have to work with, say, these dimensions.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.